Business Stylee, it's Fabio. Next 2 hours drum and bass in your face, baby. Kicking off tonight's show, Santa Marky. Track called Kinky Funky. Loving this one. Got a big show tonight. Chasing Status in the house. Lots and lots of good stuff coming up. It's Fabulous Radio 1.
Drum and bass in your face. There's no other place for drum and bass.
Of drum and bass coming up for ya. Kicking off the show with Marky, and I think that's S.P.Y, a track entitled Kinky Funky. Forthcoming on Innerground. Wicked stuff. We have got a big show tonight, no doubt. I know this is turning into Chasing Status FM, but we have to give praise. They're going to be in tonight. They're coming in, hopefully doing a mix, etc, etc, etc. We have got the Radio 1 and 1 extra DnB chart. We're going to see if Chasing Status are at number 1 with Take Me Away. Thank God I didn't say Take Me Higher. We have got DnB on the BBC with the wonderful Annie Mac picking out a wicked selection for us. Yes, so more than a lot. We're going to be talking about that a little bit later. Chasing Status coming in. I like that. For those recession-ridden winter months we've got coming up, going for a bit of optimism tonight. Brand new from Logistics, forthcoming on Hospital. Track entitled Cosmonaut. This one's going out to all the Hospital Massive. Was over there a couple of weeks there, 2,500 deep in the place. Had big fun over there, man. Label that's constantly evolving. Big up to Ash from Med School, to Chris, to Tony, everyone that works down there. Big shout going out to High Contrast also. Yes, we have a lot happening on the show, so we're going to get the show cracking off. Brand new from Logistics, Cosmonaut, it's Fabio, it's Radio 1.
The Radio 1 Drum and Bass Show with Fabio.
Sound of Logistics, a track entitled Cosmonaut. Forthcoming on Hospital. Yeah. Played that track down at Detonate last week in Nottingham. Big up to James from Detonate. Big things going on with James, man. He's running the whole of Nottingham right now. Did a night at a club called Dogma. Absolutely smashing in there. Also, big shout to MC Ruthless. Smashed it, wicked night. Also, big shout to everyone who attended the Welsh Club down there in Wales. Yes. Or Club Eiffelbach. You get me? But that was hot. Good to see High Contrast up in the place. It was the first time I ever met him was at the Welsh Club. He was a resident there. And he was doing his thing, held it down, came down, represented. A big movie buff, as am I, and we was talking about some films. I think he's getting some stuff together. He's thinking about making his first feature film. Big up to you, sir. And he came up to me and he went, God, I'm getting old. And he went, yeah, I was 29 last week. We haven't lived, son. Coming up, we have the Radio 1 and one extra DnB Chart. We've had a record top-in performance by Chasing Status. They've been at number 1 for 6 weeks. Since I have been doing the show, that's the longest by a long way. So we're going to be seeing what is popping straight after this. One of my favourite tunes around right now. Loving this. General Degree versus Serum. Papa Lover is Fabio. This is how we blow.
Deal with the girls, them matter. When the girls, them on the love and proper. Who them send to the one proper lover. Proper lover will never say never. Always I deal with the girls, them matter.
I tell you some big things I go and trust a man for real when I lie.
When the girls them on the loving proper, who them send to the one proper.
We love bring it back. Come rewind.
Fabio.
Rewind that Fabio. Rewind that Fabio. Rewind that Fabio.
We do it something like this. I tell you some big things I go and trust a man for real when I lie.
When the girls them on the loving proper, who them send to the one proper lover. Proper lover will never say never. Always I deal with the girls them matter. When the girls them on the loving proper, who them send to the one proper lover. Proper lover will never say never. Always I deal with the girls them matter.
Tell us some big things I go and trust a man for real when I lie.
When the girls them on the loving proper, who them send to the one proper lover. Proper lover will never say never. Always I deal with the girls them matter. When the girls them on the loving proper, who them send to the one proper lover. Proper lover will never say never. Always I deal with the girls them matter.
Papa Lover, General Degree and Serum. Track that is blowing up proper old jungle style on that. And remember I told you, if you want some old school tunes that you want me to be busting on the show, remember check us at bbc.co.uk/Radio1. I've done it, thank God. Always flop that one, man. bbc.co.uk/Radio1. Because we are going to be doing an old school show before Christmas. We're going to sit down and flesh it all out, but we're definitely going to do that. And we're going to be doing a listener's choice section. So the top 8-9 tracks are going to be hand-picked. We're going to be playing just for you, baby. Right, we've got loads and loads coming up. Chasing Status, come on now. Need I say any more about Chasing Status? The track piece is absolutely smashing it at the moment. Great session at Maida Vale. Sounded really, really good. Really tight. Big love to the track with Kano as well. That's good business. Anyway,
say never.
We have the Radio 1 and 1 extra DnB charts.
When the girls they want it loving proper.
We have 2 new entries. We've got some going down, some going up.
Never say never.
Chasing State has been number 1. Take me away for a little while. We're going to see what's cracking right now.
10.
Number 10, Drumsound and Bassline Smith. Belly Dancer on Technique, down 5.
9.
DJ Fresh Gold Dust on Chemical, up 1.
8.
Clipz Loud and Dirty on Audio Zoo, up 1.
7.
Taxman Original Ninja on Ganja Records, down 3.
6.
Adele Hometown Glory High Contrast Remix on XL, down 3.
5.
Breaks Splash Slap on Quarantine, down 3.
4.
Number 4, Subwave Think on Shogun Audio, up 2.
3.
Number 3, Icicle Spartan on Shogun Audio, new entry.
2.
Number 2, Chasing Status, Take Me Away. They've been top of the week, they've come in here. On Ram Records, down 1, we have a new number 1.
1.
And it's my boy Goldie, just got pipped to the post on Maestro. But hey, you're number 1 in our chart, that's bigger things, man. Number 1 this week, Rufige Crew, the Doc Scott remix of Monkey Boy on Metalheadz. That goes straight in at number 1 this week. Big up to Goldie, big up to Chris, big up to Doc Scott. Many thanks to all the contributors. Come on, get it right, dog. To all the contributors, Juno Records, Know How, Reform, Chemical, Red Eye, Intense, BM Soho, Oh My Gosh, Seismic, and Tribe. Many thanks to you guys. Gonna let this one roll. Number 1, Monkey Boy, Doc Scott remix. Number 1 this week. The Mighty Goldie, Rufige crew, Monkey Boy, a track that was around a couple of years ago. Had a couple of remixes. That is the remix that is kicking off out there. So big up to all the guys. Remember, you can download the Radio 1 and 1 Extra Drum Bass Chart now for free. Just go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1, find my page. You can download the charts if needs be. Lots of good stuff going on with Radio 1. Also, if you want to catch the show, remember, check BBC iPlayer. That is just incredible, that iPlayer. I'm living on that right now. Little EastEnders, I don't even watch EastEnders in real time. I do not watch telly in real time no more. I know it's a bit sad, it's the sign of the times, baby, but I'd sit down at night, got my feet up, little sandwich cracking, little EastEnders. Match of the Day should be on iPlayer though. That's the one thing missing, man. Match of the Day on iPlayer. I'll get the Illuminati to sort it out for me. We have got DnB on the BBC coming up a little bit later on with the incredible Annie Mac. She's chosen us her favourite DnB tune. I know Annie loves DnB as well. It ain't no joke thing with Annie. Ever since Annie started here, Annie's been repping this music. And this is one for you, baby, because I know you'll be feeling this D-style. Track entitled Swerve. Coming up soon, Chasing Status.
Hot from your block. Spot on your pavement. Swerve from the curb. We run around like cavemen. Hot from the block. Spot from the spot. Swerve from the curb. Run around with brain. Hot from the block, check the spot on your pavement. Swerve from the curb, whip it round around like caveman. What you can step in, this shop is full of maintenance. Stop and look around, crew who is raving. Gorillas in the mist, Freddy Krueger nightmares. Real deal gangsters, shoot them up like big bears. Man's making cake anyway, anyhow. Get in the way, you'll say anyway, anyhow. Slick jiggers don't play, light you up some. Spit hot lead that will fight you up some. Make you hold your breath for a real long time. When I start, I'm talking over a big bass line. Try to draw card, end up getting dealt. Might be an ace, but that don't mean you won't get dealt. Big fish, little fish, rah, rah, rah. Ballers on the corner chatting blah, blah, blah. Hot from your block. Spot on your pavement. Swerve from the curb. We run around like cavemen. Hot from the block. Spot from the spot. Swerve from the curb. Run around with brain. Keep it going. Never show it. Never slow it. The new angle. Watch. Hot from your block. Spot on your pavement. Swerve from the curb. We run around like cavemen. Hot from the block. Spot from the spot. Swerve from the curb. Run around with brain.
Right. Track entitled Swerve. Love that, man. Got a wicked groove in it. Little brown paper bag styling. Right, Facebook shout-outs. Do you like the new Facebook? How hideous is that? That just looks like not even a clever 5-year-old designing that. It's woeful, man. Some guy, I was on Facebook the other day, and you know you leave your status upstate, and I said the new Facebook sucks. And some guy hit me up and he went, listen, there's a recession and credit crunch. Do you think you should be talking about rubbish like this? I said, listen, in times of trouble, you know, us English, we get light-hearted.
Hot from your blood.
Right, so chill.
Spot on your pavement.
That's how I roll. Anyway, big shout going out to, you know, don't get so anal about stuff. Matt Warden in the Midlands. All right, Fabio, listen to the show. Awesome. Proper getting me through a Sunday night. Or Saturday night. Keep up the good work. Love and peace. Also, Lee Paul Grange in London. He loved the Chase and Status stuff. He said it was total gold. The Maida Vale video is great. Big up Grooves. Nice to hear things are good. Respect and out. Daniel Nixon Moore in the West Midlands. He loves Kanye West Flashing Lights. Wants to hear that again. Tim Hipkin in Bristol said the show's sick. Jack Attack in London. Chase and Status are big. Heavy show standard. Big up Mr. Fabio and the Rider. And last for a little while, Rebecca France in Manchester. She says, I love listening to the show when I'm driving home on the motorway. It keeps me going. Love ya. Thank you very much, baby. Got Chase and Status coming up real soon. This is brand new from a guy called Dave Owen, a track entitled On Point. Loving this. Send this one out to the mighty Giles Peterson. Remember Catchy's show? Each and every Wednesday night, the show is incredible. I guested on the show like about 2 months ago. It was one of the highlights of my career at Radio 1. Absolutely loved it. So, Giles, this is yours. Track entitled On Point is Fabio on his A-game. Yes, yes, yes. Love that. Dreaming I'm Alright. That is a world exclusive track. That is just beautiful. That is me. That is a Fabio tune, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Send that one out to Charlotte. Also a big shout going out to little Cass. Every single time. Chasing Status coming up after the next track. DnB on the BBC, Annie Mac coming up real soon. Big up to all my Swerve peeps. Each and every week, baby. Good to see Brian G in the house doing his thing. And also Transit Mafia. Yes, yes. Also big things going on Monday night. The Monday Club. Year in the game. Big up to Zara and Bro. A guy who's number 3 in the charts with a track entitled Spartan. Icicle from Holland. Known this guy for a little while. He's just getting his game tight right now. Track entitled Lost Hours. Big up to Friction. All the Shogun crew. Big shout going out to Alex Perez. Waiting for some tunes, dog. Yeah, time to get nasty. Yes, they have arrived. They're going to be with us straight after the next track. That's Chasing Status, by the way. They're coming up after the next tune. More of your Facebook chats. Remember, if you want to join the fan site, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio1. Head to my page and join the group. As simple as that. Big up to Sarah Bunting, Jack Powell Clark, and Andy Croxford. And they've all got something very similar in common. They're all talking about the fact that this girl, who I met on Facebook, who didn't know who the hell I was, ran away, came back and asked me if I was Groove Riders MC. And that's got everyone talking. Everyone finds that hilarious. So that's to Andy, to Jack Powell, to Sarah Bunting. They all thought that was a classic. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the actual recording of that and play the whole thing again from start to finish, so you can hear what I'm talking about. It's just bizarre what happened. Also, a big shout going out to Jason Lita. He's from Washington, D.C. in the USA. We have got Chasing Status come up. They're going to be playing us some of their favourite tunes of the moment. That'll be good, man. We're going to be chatting. They're going to be playing us the hot stuff around for them right now. We've still got Annie Mac coming up a little bit later. Got some great music. Exclusive business. AI, Crocodile Smile. It's Fabio. It's Radio 1. Sound of Artificial Intelligence from their forthcoming EP on Liquid V entitled Days of Rage. Wicked stuff. Big shout going out to Glenn and Gambit. Another duo. It's all about duos right now, man. The Brooks Brothers, we've got AI. There must be something in two people putting heads together, man. I'm sure that's better than one. And we have one of the hottest groups on the planet right now. We have Chasing Status in the house. I was going to say Pendulum then. And throw you. You hear that laugh? Like, yeah, whatever.
Hey, what's going on? I'm out of here.
What's happening, guys? You all right?
Yeah, good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. You guys were here, I think, in December, and so much has happened since then. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's really been picking up lately and kicking off, so to speak. So
yeah,
it's busy.
Yeah, but I remember you guys talking about the album, and it was a work in progress at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? And now it's kind of done, dusted. How's the feeling? Do you get a kind of anticlimactic feeling slightly?
A little bit, yeah. We were here last December.
Yeah.
And it took a long time to sort of get the whole thing wrapped up. By the time we finished it, it was a little bit anticlimactic. Is that a word? Is that a word?
Anticlimactic. It is a word, actually.
Yeah, I knew it was a word.
Yeah.
But it's done. We're really happy with it. It's great response from everyone. And it's just promoting it now, doing the whole live show, touring. It's exciting.
So, you know, when you first had the idea for the album, did you plan on doing a live stuff with it and you know, taking it on the road and stuff like that? Or you didn't really think about that? It was just about making an album, getting it done?
To be fair, it was just more about getting it done, I think, at the time, and organically it's turned into this project that's going to be hopefully taken live and already done at the Maid of Vale, so, you know, able to perform. And with all the singers and vocalists we're using, it's kind of like foolish not to incorporate them in the show.
Yeah,
because, you know, we could just step up and try and do 3 decks, like blah, 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 but that's not really the kind of sound we're pushing right now.
Okay.
Trying to push the whole live thing, I think it's working.
And, you know, the album has a kind of really... urban kind of feel to it, man, and that's what's kind of made the difference, I think, to the actual sound of it. It's got a real urban feel. You've got Kano on there, and the whole thing's got that real kind of street feeling to it, man, and I really now feel a real 2008 feeling, man. And it's was that purposeful? Did you not want to sit on tracks and make them date? Or all the tracks kind of fresh, or did you do some tracks a little while ago?
Well, with the album, we kind of wanted to stick to our roots and what we're really into, and influenced us, and we feel we have done by covering all the bases. But in terms of how long the tunes have been around, some of the tunes got written pretty recently. Tunes like the Kano tune got written a little while ago, but we sat on it, you know, thought about, okay, got to hold this down, think about when it's going to come out, clear the sample, so on and so forth, and also get the rest of the album to be cohesive and work with the other tunes. There's a whole load of tunes that have not been deleted, obviously, but just pushed aside for right now that have been scrapped.
It's difficult to keep disciplined and kind of hold stuff down. Like you might have to hold a track down for a year, and you're really desperate to see what people think and get the tune out there. But you know that, you know, it all has to happen at the right time, and people don't realise how important timing is in that kind of project. So yeah, it's taken a long time to get some of these tracks out, but
timing's really important now, also because you can't have your stuff out there because it will get downloaded. You know, that is another massive problem. And holding the tracks down, you know, especially from DJs that you've given all your stuff to from day one, and you know mans get really funny out there, do you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh well boy, well, you don't want to give me tunes no more. And you know, you get that stuff, man, and that must be quite hard. And plus you want to give mans the track as well, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
It's a catch-22, because on one hand, like, I want to give you all my music, but I don't want you to have any of it. Yeah. I really do want you to have some, but not now. You know, we just haven't been online for ages. So
and you want tunes from other DJs as well.
Of course.
That's the way the whole scene works.
That's right.
You're trying to get the hottest, newest stuff, and it's a kind of trade thing. So you want to hold all your stuff back, but just get everyone else's new bits. But
hopefully people can see when there's a project going on, people are a bit less like...
Yeah, I think people now understand the game, and that's the way it's got to be, man.
The single's different, you know. If he was doing another single from somewhere, you wouldn't.
It wouldn't be so much. Yeah. All right, look, you brought some tracks in. It's great that you brought in, like, you know, some stuff that you're feeling out there, man. And the first track that we got is TC, another very, very big producer. Of course, had the wonderful album Evolution, man. And this track you've chosen is called...
It's called All About. It's actually Jake's and TC.
Okay.
I think it's sort of forthcoming off a Jake's project, MC Jake's from Bristol. With the D-Star guys.
Yeah.
But, really, really wicked track. Different sort of steppy vibe, and TC's always, you know, Jake and TC, they always come in.
They work well together, don't they?
Yeah, and they just always come in with sort of exciting, you know, accessible music. So, yeah, another duo in the making, perhaps.
Yeah, man, it's got a lovely little bounce on this track, man.
Definitely, yeah.
Played Swerve earlier on. This, I think, is going to be out alongside Swerve. This track is called All About. It is bad. We have Chase the Status in the house. It's Fabio. It's Radio 1.
The award-winning Radio 1 Drum and Bass Show. with Fabio. Dance. It's all about
Jakes, D-Star, trying and talk, titled All About. Wicked selection, man.
Thank you.
How's the DJing been, man? Have you still enjoying DJing, finding the time to DJ and stuff?
We're DJing a lot. We need to find the time to not DJ at the moment. We're out all the time, and it's good. It's exciting. All the clubs are busy. All shows are good right now. We're just promoting this album, and it's good to be on the road.
Have you noticed how busy the clubs are at the moment, man? Everything, well, most things. You know, you always get the odd one, which is a bit off-key.
Off-key one, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know, the off-key one, you know, that's just part of the game, man. But it's, everything's been really good, and the vibes are back, and there's a whole new crowd of people that have come in, man. A whole new generation.
Yeah, there's definitely a big kind of young crowd.
For sure.
And yeah, we've noticed that, especially recently, all the gigs we're doing, you know, packed out, everyone knows all the words to everything.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, really, really exciting for drum bass at the moment, definitely.
You know, another kind of idea from the start was to get, I think it was a masterwork to get Plan B and Kano, you know, people from other genres, you know, crossing genres, I think is something we need to do with drum and bass, man. And you got names that are underground names still, but even though, you know, they're familiar names, but they're still rooted to the underground, you know, and to get Plan B and Kano, I think that was a masterwork, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it was just lucky, but I guess if you put it like that.
Initially, the album, the premise was we were going to get all these artists and put them into fields they don't normally do.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, right, we'll get hold of Dizzy and do some crazy rock thing with him. Yeah. That never happened. We thought, we'll do some crazy tune with Kano, so we did a hip-hop tune with him. Yeah. It wasn't exactly out of his comfort zone, so that didn't really happen. And then but with Plan B, we nearly did, you know, he didn't just rap, we got him singing and playing, you know.
For real?
Guitar. So that one, I guess, held up to the original plan, but in the end, when we just got these guys in, and the tracks we did we were happy with, we were just glad we got them done, regardless of the original premise being different. So.
And Andy, of course, you know, he's the mastermind. He's, you know, him and Ram have put the money in and stuff like that. You know, was you having regular meetings with Andy and getting the track sorted? Like the selection process, how do you go about that? Do you meet Andy and you sit down and you say, well, that's right, that ain't right, or do you guys select it? How does that work?
Ram have been really good in letting us have a lot of sort of free reign about the direction of where we want to go with the album. Obviously, like a hip hop track, Kano, initially they were a bit wary about, you know, it's not really a Ram kind of sound, but at the same time, you know, I think they were excited by the prospect of it, and they liked the backing track we did. But we deal with Scott. You know, Scott Red One runs the label at Ram. We deal with him every day. Literally, I speak to.
He's a good guy.
Speak to him two or three times a day, and he's a great guy. Yeah, and he's done a fantastic job. And we've been through a lot of highs, a lot of lows.
Yeah, as you do.
We're sort of like family
roll,
now.
Man.
Yeah, but it's great, and obviously, you know, having Andy there as a sort of big DJ in the scene.
Of course.
You know,
call him up at 3 a.m. Be like, "What do you reckon of this B-line?" He's like, "Yeah, it's all right."
Yeah, we've had some. We've had some bizarre chats with Andy where literally we'll be in the studio and he'll be humming a B-line or like a hi-hat
on the loudspeaker.
pattern.
We're trying to record it so we can like, right, we've got him here singing a bass line, right? So this is going to be the secret track of the album.
Damn.
He's finished doing the funny singing stuff and then it's just talking, so he's missed out on a couple of funny moments, but
you should record that and put that on the album, man.
I tried to, but
the little outtakes thing.
Yeah, he might not find it that
No, maybe not. Maybe not. But right, another track you're going to play is from the Ram stable, and another artist who's coming out with a very creative album, Sub Focus, man. And what's the name of this track?
This one's called Follow the Light, and it's one of our favourite tracks for over the last year, without a doubt. And
his album, we're going to talk about his album actually after this, because his album is very different from yours, man. But it's great that Ram have brought out like 2 class albums and quality, and which is the most important thing in anything to do with music is quality. It doesn't matter what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But we'll talk a bit about this and the future straight after this track. We have Chasing Status with us in the studio. The track we're playing in the background from the forthcoming album from Sub Focus. It's all exclusive bizzle tonight, baby. We've still got Annie Mac coming up a little bit later, and some great tunes. Remember, we are having a time change as from next week. We go to 1 o'clock. 1 till 3 next week. Fabio at the Drum and Bass Show. That is the way we do.
The award-winning Radio 1 Drum and Bass Show with Fabio.
Tripping the Light, fantastic with Sub Focus. Man, that sounds like some Jean-Michel Jarre business, man. That is big. You guys playing that track out a lot?
Yeah. That's the big hands in the air. You know, eyeballs rolling around.
Yeah, say no more.
And that's just him.
That's what I look like when I DJ.
Beer Chest Brigade, yeah. All right, like that.
That's the favourite one.
But you know what? You know what's great? You see Take Me Away and tunes like this. I think, you know, DJs are journeying a little bit more, man, and I think it's really good because I think there was a time, maybe even at the beginning of the year, where going out was not a trial, because I don't ever want to say that, but you would get a lineup and you'd get very similar sounding tunes all night. And I think now, Take Me Away was a breakthrough tune, because how did you guys think that was going to be received? Was you a little bit like, don't know, man, or was you always quite sure Take Me Away would be a big tune?
We thought it was good.
Yeah.
Especially following the success of Hurt You, which was quite a big liquid kind of rock.
Yeah, for real.
Take Me Away was just a similar kind of vibe, I guess. And we're really into that kind of driving liquid dance floor sound, so you get the soulfulness of the liquid vibes.
Yeah, man.
The big bass and the big beats that work on the floor, so...
And the power of it as well, do you know what I mean? It's a lot of liquid is not maybe designed for big dance floors, man, but then you do have like AI Desperado, which is just a wonderful tune and will last the test of time. And Hurt You, those tunes, man, sound great out on a big sound system. There's 2,000, 3,000 people, and you can really just bring the crowd down without bringing them down too much. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely work well, you know, on a big stage, big sort of festivals. You know, everyone likes a nice breakdown.
For sure, man.
Up and you know, it's nice to do something which, you know, the girls can get into, and it's not just kind of geeky.
Just men. Everywhere.
Yeah, just man dancing.
Yeah, there's a joke somewhere in that I'm not gonna make it. But so what next for you guys, man? What's your future plans, and or you guys just gonna kick back for a little while and just let the album do its thing and ride out, man?
Kicking back, unfortunately.
For real.
Yeah, we're gonna write an album of Gabba on RAM.
They don't know what they've signed.
They'll take anything
if
right
you're
now
listening,
from you
Andy,
guys,
yeah, that's the plan. No, we're right now it's, you know, promoting touring. That's taking up a lot. That will sort of go to the end of the year, and then we'll, you know, I guess we'll think. I'm quite eager to sort of even get, you know, pre-production and get some ideas for the second album.
For sure.
It's exciting. This is our first album, and it's exciting to actually see the finished work and to see how it's all come together. And so now it's sort of,
you've got the buzz now, man.
Yeah, totally. I'm excited. You know, I've got ideas. We've got ideas for how the second one could go, and I'm hoping that the second one should be a bit easier, because
it's the difficult second album
probably won't be. Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Let's get the first one released and sold first.
Yeah.
Get that one over and done with, yeah.
See if it sells on it. So,
but right, another track you've got coming up now, man. This track is just caliber at his very finest, man. When this guy gets it right and he gets that simple groove thing going along, man, he's incredible, man. And the track you've picked for us is
the Zero Tolerance and S.P.Y Refusal, the Caliber remix.
Why did you pick this track?
It's because it's one of my favourite tracks just to listen to.
What about it do you like so much, though, man?
Caliber's just a genius.
Rolling it out.
Yeah,
his arrangement.
Brilliantly.
The arrangement, as you said, just the simplicity, but just done better than anyone.
And very natural as well. You know, he does these tracks in his sleep almost, man.
Yeah.
You know, I say to him, he's got so much tracks that I've signed and he can't remember the name of them.
Yeah.
So I go to him, that track that I've signed. What track you talking about? And I've got thousands here, Fab, I don't know which track. So I haven't had a release from him for the last 7 years. But this is wonderful, man. Forthcoming on Integral Records. This is just sit back, check this track out, man. It is the Caliber remix of Zero T and S.P.Y's Refusal. We got one more track for the guys coming up after this. Lots happening before the end of the show. We've just gone past the first half. If you've just joined us, where you been? You've missed the 1 Extra and Radio 1 chart. Number 1 this week was Monkey Boy, Rufige Crew, the Doc Scott remix. Loving this. Chasing Status in the house.
There's no other place for drum and bass.
Refusal, Caliber remix of Zero Tolerance and Stio's track. Man, that track is so good, man. So what other flavours are you guys listening to right now, man? Away from drum and bass, what else are you guys feeling?
Kings of Leon.
Okay.
Big right now.
Yeah, they're smashing it, man.
Yeah, smashing it. What else?
Hip-hop wise, anything you're feeling?
The new Jay-Z thing's big.
Okay.
I like the Cool Kids. Bake Sale EP is pretty cool.
What do you think of hip-hop? Because hip-hop is really going through transition. If you listen to hip-hop now, it's so marketed at kids and kids buying ringtones and stuff like that. Yeah. You know, going to America, I was amazed the amount Soulja Boy sold on ringtones. It's made this guy a multi-millionaire, and you're getting a lot of that now. You know, a lot of Timberland sounding stuff, and it's all getting a bit samey to me, man. I don't know about you guys, but that's the way I see it. It's merged so much with R&B at the moment. It's very difficult to tell the difference between the two.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going that way for a long time, I think.
For sure.
And now, I mean, it's just the standard. It's pop music. It's not really hip hop.
No.
In America, especially, you know, that's what the sort of Billboard Top 100 is made up of: rock and sort of hip hop.
Hip hop rock.
T-Pain, you know, Lil Wayne, just Akon, just hooks, a lot of auto-tune. It's definitely lost the kind of organic vibe.
Man.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's become this big corporate thing. There's still some wicked tracks,
of course,
but It's a shame. I think, although it'll open up a sort of space for something new and sort of raw to happen. I think there'll be a sort of revolution in American music possibly in the next few years, and something new and exciting will come out from it. But it's not what it used to be, definitely.
I think it also, you know, in times of recession, I think exciting music comes around, man. You know, when people are broke and they're on the desperate one, music gets better. And you know, it's going to be very difficult 50 of them guys talking about how they made 400 million when everyone's kind of like running around trying to scrape 2 pennies together. You know, that's going to be difficult. So it's going to be interesting to see where hip-hop goes, man, because no matter what anyone wants to say, it's a very important music form, man, and if that goes down the pan, it's not a good look really for the whole music industry right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
Yeah,
You know?
it won't do. No.
But anyway, on to brighter and bigger things. Listen, man, we're going to have to wrap this up, guys. But so where can people be catching you in the next few weeks? Are you going to be out and about, or?
Oh yeah, we've got a lot going on. You can check out myspace.com/chasing status for all our bookings. But off the top of my head, we've got stuff for the Warehouse Project in Manchester.
Oh, incredible gig.
The Warehouse Project in Leeds.
Wow.
Something in Bristol, Warning. All of these shows are with Plan B and other vocalists, so there'll be live PAs and stuff going on. So come and check us out and hear us do that album in a club tonight on Channel 4.
And the video, man, I saw the video. That is raw. That is crazy.
We look like idiots at the front of it, but aside from that, it's fun.
I thought it was De Niro and Pacino when I first saw it. I really did.
Oh mate, Chaz and Dave.
Johnny is at the door for you, Fabio. Cheers for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got to say, man, massive thank you to Ben Plan B for he directed it, and you know he didn't have he didn't have a big budget, and he pulled a lot of favors, and he's worked incredibly hard putting that together. So big thank you to Plan B for that.
Yeah, man, because it's a very skillfully directed video, man.
Yeah,
you know, with the amount of
well.
budget, and it was very cleverly done, man.
Definitely.
So I think that's going to be a good look on the streets. And lastly, you were 6 weeks at #1, man. That is a record. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. So I don't know whether to give you a badge or something, but you know what I'm saying?
Give me a hug, man.
Hudge.
It's not that kind of party, dog.
Right, cut the interview. I'm out of it.
But listen. But right, anyway, the album's getting released on
October the 13th.
October the 13th. Pieces
September the 29th.
September the 29th, and you guys are going to be out and about, yeah? We'll catch you somewhere. Wicked, man. Right, before you go, introduce the last track you're going to play. It's from the album More Than A Lot. What is this track called?
It's featuring Takura, and it's called Running.
Wicked. Thank you very much. Chasing Status.
With Fabio.
my face again. You need to stop running. Every time I'm near, your heart starts rushing. You think that I don't know, I'm certain you feel something. I've seen that look before. You need to stop running. You see my face again. You see my face again. You need to stop running. Every time I'm near, your heart starts rushing. Things that I don't know, I'm certain you feel something. I've seen that look before.
From the album More Than a Lot, the last track from Chasing Status, Running. Remember, the album will be released in a couple of weeks' time. This is out in the streets just after the weekend. Big shout to the Groove Rider. I'm going to be telling you about a big gig happening at Coco in a couple of weeks' time. Ryder will be back out on the road soon. He's getting his head down, digging through those crates. So big up to you, sir. Not long left. Still got some killer cuts. Remember, we changed times. We go to 1 o'clock. That's from next week. That's right, Delisha. Is it right? Next week? And do you know something else? It's my birthday today. All right. Everyone sounded very underwhelmed then. Do you know what? I actually forgot. It's my birthday. It's the 27th, yeah? Okay. I've just remembered on Sunday morning it was my birthday. Brand new from Red Eyes, a track entitled Untitled Jazz. Big shout out to Red Eyes. Big shout out to all the Movement crew. Big shout out to Jordan. Remember, Movement now goes every fortnight. Also do remember we're doing the old school sessions real soon. So if there's a track that you're dying to hear, we're going to have the listener's choice business coming up. So go to bbc.co.uk/Radio1. Head to my pages, write down the track you want to hear. Right, we go to In a Row.
Fabio, Liquid Funk on Radio 1.
Track entitled Where Am I? Big shout going out to DJ Hype, and also everyone who attended Marky versus Andy C down at the end the other week. Heard that was smashing. Big shout going out to Calvin, everybody involved. One more track and then we've got the mighty Annie Mac with her DnB on the BBC this week. As I said, we are going to be hitting the 1 o'clock slot next week, and we're going to have loads and loads of new features. Big shout going out to Delisha and Tom. Delisa. Delicious. Yes, yes, yes. Also going to be telling you about that big thing happening at Coco, the Riders Return. In a couple of weeks, going to give you lineup details, etc. Right, old school business. Now, this is a precursor to I'm going to be doing an old school thing on the radio. I'm going to play this track from now because the track's too good to hold back, and I've played it loads and loads of times before. It's going out to Graham, who hit me up and said, listen, Fab, Atlantis, LTJ Bookham, this track is so, so good. I think this track is 14 years old. You play this in a club, man, and it still kicks off. And a lot of people still think it's a new track, and it still does the business. A unique track, man. So big up to LTJ Bookham. You need to be making more tunes, sir. Everybody at the Good Looking Camp, Taylor, also Fernie, MC Conrad, everybody who reps the Good Looking family. Big up to Will Miles, also Kajeli, everybody down there in the States. And this track is so good. I know if you're listening in your car, you love drum and bass. You'll be pumping it up, man. The aim and break used at its best. Straight after this, we've got Annie Mac. She's got her favourite DnB tune. As we slide towards the end of the show, I'll be giving you a Radio 1 rundown for the day. Until then, soak this up.
Listen again on the BBC iPlayer, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1.
old school flavours. Can't beat a bit of old school. That That is a seminal tune, man. And Bookham's made so many. He's done Music, Horizons. He rantings in that era, man, because Music and Horizons are as good, every bit as good as that tune, man. Anyway, DnB, for my peeps, we have DnB on the BBC. And if it's the first time you've heard the show, we asked BBC DJs to go and find their favourite DnB tunes, man. And this week we have the mighty Annie Mac. She has one of the flagship shows of the BBC, doing great stuff. I remember when Annie started, and a lot of people might turn around and say, so what happened to you, Doc? See, I'm self-depreciating, man. You know what I'm saying? But Annie Mac, I remember when she started, and she just burst through the ranks. Great DJ, great show. And here she is to tell us what she's got popping.
The Radio 1 Drum and Bass Show with Fabio.
Hello Fabio, it's Annie Mac here. How you doing? Happy Saturday night all of yous. Right, big drum and bass record from me right now is from Brooks Brothers. They have been so consistent with the quality of their productions of late. Everything we get from them is something that we end up hammering on the show, to the point where we're hoping they're going to come and do a mini mix for us very soon. But yeah, this is what we got in a few weeks ago. We were so excited about this 12-inch that we played both sides of it in one show. But definitely the standout side for me is a track, Tear You Down. So please play it. Thank you.
She tears you down, darling. Says you're nothing at all. She tears you down, down, down. She tears you down, but I'll pick you up. She tears you down, darling. Says you're nothing at all. She tears you down, 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 down. She tears you down, but I'll pick you up. She tears you down, darling. Says you're nothing at all. She tears you down, down, down. She tears you down, but I'll pick you up. She tears you down, darling. Says you're nothing at all. She tears you down, down, down. She tears you down, but I'll pick you up.
Go figure the dancehall master. Catch me each and every Saturday, midnight till 2 o'clock in the morning for the freshest dancehall tune right here on Radio 1. Remember, if you're at home, move the furniture around. We're gonna have a dancing class. We're opening the dancing school 12 midnight till 2 o'clock in the morning. Remember, Saturday nights is urban music night. We've got Saturday nights on Smash. Westwood warms it up and I kill it. No matter whereabouts in the world you are, make sure you log on to Chris Goldfinger right here on Radio 1. Saturday nights right here on Radio 1 is all about the dancing. Chris Goldfinger said that.
This is an emergency broadcast. The unpleasant noise you are about to hear coming from your radio is not a mistake. Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go, so that you can make the sound we broadcast as loud as possible.
Bassline pressure. Yes. Going out to Sarah, Karina, little Malik. Big things. Gonna tell you about a special happening. Groove Rider, the return of the legend. Saturday the 11th of October at Coco, formerly the Camden Palace, Camden, London. You got myself with Ryder back to back for 3 hours. Shy Effects, Dillinger, Bailey, Mickey Finn, Jumping Jack Frost, GQ, Fat, Stamina, more acts to be announced. It's the return of the legend. Come on now, you know that is so big. That is so essential. I'm going to be giving you more details about that as time goes on. But as it stands right now, it's Groove Rider and Fabio back to back. Shy Effects, Dillinger, Bailey, Mickey Finn, Jumping Jack Frost. Yes, man, the cream of the crop. Also, next week we have MC Verse. Of course, he's got his own label popping, some real deep stuff on there. And he's also doing the Pendulum thing. He's one of the front men of Pendulum. MC Verse, really, really nice guy. He's going to be in the house next week.
Attention everyone, this is an emergency broadcast. The unpleasant
Yes.
here coming from your radio is not a mistake. Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go, so that you can make the sound we broadcast as loud as possible.
Also, watch out for Fabric. They have their new night open, or their new club open, called Matter. And that is over at the O2 Arena. Yeah, the new club from Fabric, they got a club called Matter. It's more geared towards live stuff. But apparently they've spent a lot of money on it. It looks incredible. It's now open. Been hearing really good things about that night. So big up to all the guys, Sean, everyone who represents the Fabric crew, and also the end, of course. Can't leave out my boys, Ryan, Sarah, everybody who works for the end. We've still got a few months left. It's not closed yet. It closes end of Jan. Two of the best clubs anywhere, repping DnB. Most weekends you can go to either of them places and hear drum and bass. That is good, and that's a big look for us. On Creative Source now, go out and get this, the sound of Kajeli, or Kelly, or Kel. I don't know, one of the three. Done shy. Send this one out to all the soulful people. We love this. Yes, yes, yes. The sound of Kajel and Dunshine. Gotta remember, it's Dunshine. On Creative Source, yes, yes, yes. Next week's show, we have Verse. Pendulum's MC will be popping in to play some new tracks from his compilation album. And we'll see who's going to be number one in the DnB charts. Remember, this show starts at the new time of 1 a.m. next Saturday. Or wherever you like, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. I Play a Baby. And coming up throughout the day, up next you've got the One Extra Takeover. Then you've got Raskwami up at 5, Chappers and Dave at 7, Edith Bowman 10 till 1, Nihao 1 till 4. The Radio 1 chart, Kings of Leon, we're going to see if they're going to be at the top at 4 till 7. 7 o'clock we got Switch with Nick Grimshaw and Annie Mac. And we have The Surgery with Kelly Osbourne at 10 o'clock on Sunday night. That's all coming up. Remember, it was my birthday yesterday. I actually forgot until halfway through the show. How bizarre is that? If you want to send me birthday wishes, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Drop me a line or hit me up on Facebook, the fan site. Yes, feeling really breathless after that. Gonna love and leave you with a track called Daydream Avenue by DJ Clark. Yes, indeed. I've just finished The Wire Series 5, man. Yo, look, I don't really plug programs on this show, but that series is ridiculous. The best thing I have seen since The Sopranos by a long, long way, man. So big up to Delisa and to Tom. Remember, New Horizons next week as we hit the 1 o'clock slot. With MC Verse in the house. Many, many thanks to Chasing Status tonight. Remember the album More Than a Lot, October the 13th is going to be released. Also, October the 11th, Groove Rider, the return of the legend at Coco. It's Fabio saying peace out, be good, I'll be seeing you next week.
Listen again on the BBC iPlayer, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. The Radio 1 Drum and Bass Show with Fabio.
baby.